This old man's chin was dislocated from a punch, wobbling as if it might fall off at any moment, but he didn't seem to care. Raising his feather-light fist, he slowly walked up to Yujiro. At that moment, the man known as the strongest actually wet his pants in fear, because the old man's punch was even more terrifying than a nuclear weapon. Seeing that his first strike failed, Yujiro suddenly lifted his right leg and swung it down toward Kakukeo's face. Although Kakukeo dodged, he was still hit by this terrifying strike, causing his nose to bleed. For a fighter like Kakukeo, he hadn't had a nosebleed in decades, but to everyone's surprise, upon hearing this, Yujiro burst into maniacal laughter, because he had already found a way to counter his opponent's technique. When people face danger, their bodies instinctively tense up. Just as a violent storm can topple a large tree, it cannot affect soft, tender grass. An adult may break a bone from a fall, but a newborn baby will not. Training is about overcoming the weaknesses of one's own instincts, but Yujiro believed that even a god could not be completely without flaws. Hearing this, Kakukeo smiled. Then he slowly walked up to Yujiro, but just as he was about to throw his feather-light punch, Yujiro seized an opening. A single, tiny strand of hair became Kakukeo's fatal weakness. The moment the hair was pulled out, Kakukeo's body stiffened for an extremely brief moment. Yujiro took the chance and punched Kakukeo square in the face. Falling to the ground, Kakukeo couldn't help but admire that Yujiro was a genius in the martial arts world. But after getting up, he said calmly to Yujiro, Then Kakukeo approached him again, wondering if the man known as the strongest would dare to take a punch from a 100-year-old man like him. Looking at Kakukeo's feather-like fist, Yujiro was filled with disdain. But the next second, he dodged the punch at lightning speed. He was actually frightened and kept retreating by a 100-year-old man. The audience was stunned, wondering what this powerful man was so afraid of. As the old man's fist was about to land, Yujiro fled in panic. Luckily, he dodged just in time, or else that strike might have cost him his life. And this was the ultimate use of force dissipation, by relaxing the body to its utmost state, turning defense into offense. Kakukeo threw another punch. This time, Yujiro did not dodge, but he was still sent flying into the air by the terrifying blow. Then came another kick, and Yujiro was knocked back dozens of meters. Now Yujiro was like a toy, being toyed with in the palm of Kakukeo's hand. But just as he was gloating, Yujiro burst into maniacal laughter again. Kakukeo grabbed a wheel and hurled it directly at Yujiro, but the result was that it was easily blocked by him. Unbelievable. Yujiro had only seen it once, and had already mastered force dissipation, a technique that took Kakukeo 100 years to perfect. When Kakukeo threw another punch, Yujiro could already easily neutralize Kakukeo's attack. What's even more absurd is that Yujiro stated he would no longer use force dissipation. He was just toying with him a moment ago to amuse him, because he believed that in the face of absolute power, all techniques were useless. Then Yujiro tensed the muscles in his arm, and slammed his fist into the ground.